Good evenings. Welcome to the show. Emergency meeting. Left, right, left, right. What's going on, everyone? Sparrow, big ups, mate. All right. Hype package. This thing. All right, Yas Marina. Awesome. Awesome. Gonna look so good. Yeah, get the jelly out, Sparrow. I'm surprised a few of them already haven't. I've wanted this track for a long time. I've screamed this track in Monaco. I screamed for a long time just because of how good they would look under the Gran Turismo engine. Hello, Milo. Long time no see. So yeah, that's good. Canada, another great circuit. Great for GT racing in other games. Canada, yay. The Ferrari, hope it's the race car. Looks like the race car. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? This is interesting, but maybe too little too late. But it is interesting. Nonetheless. Looks like it's what Digit and them are already doing. That'll be interesting. I wonder how much further I'm going to go over the collector's level as soon as that ticks over. And then no expiry date on the fucking invitations that are useless to us anyways. More limited time events. Yay. 100 million sales. Yay. Good stuff, Kaz. Well done. Well done, Kaz. Look at that cover. Look at that. Iconic. Iconic. Look at that. Look at all this. What a throwback autumn ring. Mate. Fucking, that was a sexy cover, wasn't it? Oh, the Nord. Look at this, mate. Fucking trip down memory lane. PSP Gran Turismo. Fucking woeful. GT5, mate. What a beast. Oh, and then we fucking... We went off the edge. We went off the edge. There's no returning. All right. Yeah. Cool. Will it save the game? I don't think so. Will Project Motorsports kill Gran Turismo? I don't think so. Two completely different games. I've already seen, like, there's a lot of people that are getting hyped about Project Motorsports and they don't even know what it is. They don't know what Project Motor. They don't know what Project KAZ are. They never played them, and they're expecting this, but newer, with more tracks, and that's not Project KAZ. So they're going to be disappointed. And then even now, this multiplayer stuff that Project KAZ has announced, it's a step in the right direction, the PC direction. Is it going to make a dent in them? Absolutely not. Something new at the end of the day, no matter what. It's something new with a whole new bunch of cars and a whole new bunch of tracks. All that fucking matters about that game is that it drives correctly, which those games are absolutely known for. Like, that it feels good on a wheel and that it's hard to play. Not hard, but challenging to play. That's all that matters when it comes to Project Motorsports. And I guarantee you they've got that part down pat because it's going to be cross-console. It's built for the consoles, but the fact that it's going to be working at launch on PC and like, it's going to race well. So that's the only concern with that game. Yeah, I got it too. Even watching the trailer, Sparrow, because I remember seeing all the DLC they've brought out for that over the time. Watching the trailer, I noticed what bits were DLC, like the Top Gun bit. It makes sense because of how much DLC there is, but yeah, it's a bit steep. Like, it should be max like $150 on the PS5 as an Ultimate Edition. You know what I mean? Like, getting you to commit to fucking all the DLCs and like season passes and shit. It's a bit of a joke. What's going on, Steve? Alright. Let's try this thing. Because we haven't driven it. I might even do another Sophie endurance race tonight. 2 hours. But we are here to talk shit about the game. Not talk shit. We're here to circle jerk it, guys. Get hyped! Amiga's back! Get hyped! We're here to circle jerk it, guys. We can fucking brush our hands off of one problem as a whole nother one fucking becomes a thing. But we can brush our hands of one problem if Amiga's back. And that's good. And then we can try and do something new with Project Motorsports. But yeah, it looks good, Sparrow. It looks very good. Flight Simulator, that is. Looks awesome. Actually, the latest video on Project Motorsports looks awesome too. It's a big, big deal. I'm a bit iffy on the safety rating. Like, it makes sense, but at least at the start, it's going to be chaos. On the safety rating being a separate thing for every individual class. It makes sense. Makes sense. But it's going to mean you're going to it's going to be interesting for those first few weeks. But I don't think I'll stress too much about online in those first few weeks. So, but it's all very good in terms of what they're doing and how they're doing it. For a multiplayer build and a penalty system and rating system and all that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that too. That too. I was just thinking more about the mix of, you know, like say someone fucking, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how it works. Oh God, it's electric. It's electric. It's electric. Bro, I seen this video on Facebook yesterday. Twitchy did it. And I commented on it on Facebook. I was like, Twitchy filmed this video at gunpoint. He was like, this car's great. It's really fast. It's got a lot of downforce. It looks great. It's really nice to look at. Yeah, really excited about another VGT car in Gran Turismo. KAZ was like, smile more! Yeah, how do I use it? Fucking. Brakes are actually quite good on it. Where is the overtake? Oh, no, that's the pause button. That's the overtake. Now, fuck that. We need to remap that shit. What kind of overtake is that? Whoa! It uses it in, like, batches. Ah! Oh, man. It's got good brakes. Holy shit, it's got good brakes. Bro, I hate... It's the worst place fucking NOS button in history. Fuck, now it's quick. Fucking hell, man. This is horrible. On the wheel. Like, it just feels like it's trying to kill me. What have I got? Oh, yeah, that's right, because I was in a road car. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, I know, bro. It shits me. What an odd car. Yeah, what a weird car, man. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What is that? He looks like... I don't even know what the fuck that is. Like, and I'm into fucking cool cosplay fucking armor and shit. What is that? What's going on, AJ? Bro, that looks like... I don't even know what it looks like. A fucking bee or some shit. Like, what is that? What is that? Who drives in that thing? What is that? What is that? What's he like fucking... What is that? What's going on there? Wait. Power Rangers? Yeah, no shit. I'm alright, AJ. Bunch of Tron costume. Go, go, Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Rangers. You mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It does not look cool. Twitchy, you fucking lied. This does not look cool. I swear, he filmed at a gunpoint, bro. KAZ was like, get in the spruce caboose, Twitchy. He filmed at a gunpoint, guys. There's no way Twitchy was like, yeah, the car looks great. It drives really well. Hello, Porsche. Look at it, look at it. He's fucking... It's like Daft Punk in here. Around the world, around the world, around the world, around the world. What a weird fucking... Not a photo of that. That's fucking weird. Look, it's like all fucking see-through and shit, KAZ. Why is it see-through, mate? Why is it see-through, KAZ? Fucking, look at this shit. You should be able to get in the car with him. Fucking Daft Punk up in here, bro. Daft Punk. Around the world, around the world. That's Twitchy, guys. Hello, Princess. Around the world, around the world. That's banger. Daft Punk is sick. The modern stick. Yeah, okay. I mean, you didn't have shit that looked that weird in Cyberpunk, bro. The fuck is that? What is up with this guy? You can't get one fucking... Yeah, it's like, it's literally just a box, man. What's the fucking... What's the bottle there on the... What a weird car. Who comes up with these things and then tries to say one day they'll be real? So come on, guys, we hype or what? So many things to be hype about. GT7 Spec III, man. Omega? Tom Taku? Get hype, guys. Where's the hype? Where's the circle jerk? Actually, sick wheels. But you could probably find a pair that are similar. And then make them bigger. KAZ. Thanks, KAZ. Thanks, KAZ. Those are words. What's words? Oh, hot pink. Hot pink. Yeah, that's sick. Not a shitbox. That's a beast. Absolute beast. Drives like a monster. You want to get rid of Hunter, guys? It's old mate. One of the ones that already showed up elsewhere. See ya, Hunter. That's me. Yeah, I like it. That'll do. Better than the basic one that it was. Privateer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in the reference list from the other day. But it's the same comment every time now too. Like dumb generic comment from a dumb generic fucking new account. Or fucking account created in the last week. Dog with a bone. Dog with an old rotten stanky ass bone that only he wants. Desperately wants the attention that his mother won't give him. Skyline Evolutions. When do they change? Soon. I could take it for a run here. But yeah, I'm thinking of setting up one of the races that I've been doing with Sophie at Le Mans. Because I've been getting my races in, as a few of you know. Getting the practice in, no matter what. However much this dog with a bone tries, they're not going to stop me from actually using the wheel and getting better with the wheel, which is already happening. So that's what we've been doing, and that's what we're working on no matter what. We're doing our shit on the sly, and we're doing it very successfully. Everything else in between, like I thought, I should be streaming the game more, just driving cars, doing the MCA challenge. Even that, you have a look at MCA challenge and some of the cars that he's pulled out recently. The ZR1, the DeLorean. There was one more. He's added like 3 or 4 more cars too. So even that. There's so much to do that we can do on this game. That's not so much what you guys are used to or necessarily what the mass audience wants to see. But it will help me get better and get used to the wheel, etc. And it'll be more chill and vibes and not have to worry about fuck faces. So it's a win-win when you really like look at it like that. So thanks, mate. Keep trying. Can't wait to show you how much fun we've had without you. Can't wait. All right, back in a sec. Whoa. There's like a fucking... Look at the van. It's like an actual delivery van. There's an actual delivery van. You see that? This is the other one too. Or is this the real one? It's hard to know now. That's the real one. Are you the real Rowan? Yes? I think you are, because your account was created fucking 5 years ago. Rowan. Tom's pretending to be you again, mate. He's been doing it here. He's been doing it in Meta's channel. Not a lot of people know who you are. And every time I've been like, oh, Tom's pretending to be Rowan. They're like, who the fuck's Rowan? Tom's pretending to be you too. You're suffering you from the blowback of this little fuckwit. Yes, it's hard to know these days, bro. He's copied your profile, your picture. He's pretending to be you too, bro. He's pretending to be you. He's pretending to be his brother. He's pretending to be Pete. He's pretending to be Ming. He's pretending to be Meta. Yeah. Tom's the little fuckhead that causes all the dumb crashes and the fights and in the chat and punches on with old dudes, and you've had run-ins with him. Tom Nares. You've had run-ins with him, Rowan. Everybody has. But he's a little troll. And he's pretending to be you, Rowan, at the moment. Going around on YouTube. Not pretending to be you, but he's trying to troll people using your avatar. It's a reportable offence, Rowan. I mean, it's a genuine... It is a little concerning, isn't it, Rowan? It's a little concerning. It's a reportable offence. Fraud, impersonation, stuff like that. He's done it with 4 or 5 people, at least in my community. It is a reportable offence, Rowan. So the more you know. Thomas Jackson of New Zealand. About 17 years old. Probably about fucking 2 foot high. Bowl cut, haircut, glasses. Yeah. Bit concerning, mate. Yeah, I know you haven't been on in a long time, Ron. No, mate. But yeah, it is what it is. Something that Meta and I are finding all about at the moment. Lol. This thing's so loud for what it is. Yeah, I know, Rowan. I know, man. It's the kids, too. Honestly, it's like this under 30. They're the ones who just use it like a bunch of fucking ferals. Get off the internet, bro. Actual predators, a lot of them. Ridiculously. I'd love to do a top speed test on this thing. It's quick for what it is. God, I feel so lifeless. Needs some serious tuning to keep it grounded. Yeah, it is. It is, and it isn't. It's too. I think it's too little, too late. Especially with what's on the horizon. I mean, right before it comes out, there's 2 new games, 2 other racing games that consider themselves simulators. Rensport, and not that Rensport's changed the world on PC. Project Motorsports is a new IP, but coming from dudes who have a lot of experience in simulator racing games. I don't think those games are going to make a dent in Gran Turismo's fan base. And I think that this update, regardless of how little and how late it is, because of Gran Turismo's fan base, they're going to treat it like the second coming of fucking Jesus. Fully going to treat it like, just because there's, just from Canada alone, Yas Marina, they're going to, and all we're going to see for some time is going to be Group 3, Group 2 races around those tracks. Till they get bored of that, of the 8 cars, maybe 2 or 3 of them will be race cars. They will get treated as the greatest cars in the game for a few months, as has every other time they've released race cars. It's the same. Like, I don't see a massive... Yeah, we're getting Yas Marinas here. In Christmas, this game. It's getting new tracks. That's what we're talking about. I don't see it setting the world on fire. It sounds like there's a fair bit of that coming. More circuit experiences, obviously, because more tracks. More missions. Yeah, the AI is a bit... unless you're doing Sophie and boosting it, the AI is not too great. But I had a ball racing at a Group 3 the other day. At the Nord. Boosted, professional Sophie. Look at it now, man. I put a paint job on it. Not a paint job, but changed its paint. It looks like a weapon. It's like a cross between like a Civic and a Lancer. Yeah, well, that too, bro. But even that, see, that's going to be such a main focus point of Project Motorsports, bro. Like, it's going to be a huge part of Project Motorsports. Not only the single player content from the start, but their online stuff is going to lean towards that by the end of year 1. Like, that's what they'll add on at the end of year one. It'll be like full-blown endurance championship racing. But from the start, it'll be a core feature of that game. Yeah, well, that's even what I've been trying to do, bro. Yeah, all good, Caleb. I don't even know what you said, mate. I don't even know what you said, but dragging my missus into it is a no-go for me. I don't even know what was said. But talking shit about my missus, I'm glad I don't know what was said. I'm glad I don't know what was said. I can only assume anything you say about my fucking girlfriend, my partner, my missus, someone I've been with for 10 years of my life, that's off the plate. I couldn't give a fuck what's going on. You only lumped yourself in with him. I don't even know what was said. But the fact that it was brought up, it must have been bad. You can see what he's doing. You can see what's happening. He's already come today. He won't leave Meta alone. I've had my say. I'm not the only one. He's gone on a world tour of self-destruction since. I've had people sending me videos of all... Like, he's punching on with everybody. Everybody. He's just... It's him against the world right now. So... But for that personally, that's why I messaged you on Discord. It took me 24 hours to process it. And then when he went after me again as soon as I was online, I went straight at you, which is unfair of me. It's not your fault. You're not responsible for him. But I was that angry with his actions that I had to go and lash out at someone, the only one I could, and let someone know how I felt about it. And because I had a reason to be dirty at you, I lashed out at you. But I couldn't give two fucks at the... Like, it's all beyond a joke, bro. This shit is psychotic. This shit is psychotic. Like, actual... I know I've said shit, but I should be allowed to say whatever the fuck I want on my own channel, my own platform, to whoever chooses to watch. I ain't going out of my fucking way to go after people on their channels, to go after people on their Discords, to go after people's social media and to pretend to be people online. That's a whole... And that's exactly what the guilty party is doing. And I think it's fucked. And I just can't sit here and pretend it's not a fucking thing. But anyways, move on. Done with it. Genuinely done with it. It's killing me. Same kid. His brother. His kid brother. And that's not his fault. And I feel bad every time I say it. But if it was my kid brother, I would have kicked the shit out of him by now. And I'm not a violent person. I got a younger brother. 3.5 years younger than me. And he's green as shit. Like, he's a grown man now. But as a kid, he was green as shit. I remember my best mates being like, we can't take him out with us when he was like 18, 19. And I just, it's not fair. It's not fair on anybody involved at the moment that is absolutely just having to put up with this shit. Even Caleb. Like, it's not fair on anybody. It's not fair on me. It's not fair on Meta. It's not fair on Meta that he just fucking... Like, even Meta's final straw was because I fucking finally pulled the plug. And then the next night, he pulled the same shit. And Meta was just like, fuck this. Like, it's just... How much more did... I'm so done with it. Fucking infuriating, bro. Little cunt has ruined this game for me. There was already a lot of shit that was ruining it. But I literally can't touch sport mode, lobbies. I can't stream it. I can't do a thing with this game because of this little gatekeeping toxic troll. Like, how would you deal with it? I am so fucking glad Project Motorsports is coming out. So glad. He follows me over to that. I'm going to travel to New Zealand and shoot him in the fucking head. Straight up. Report that. Because I'm sick of his shit. Sick of him. Enough of that. Because that's all he is at the moment. That's all he wants. He wants the attention. Good and bad. I said that before I lost my shit. I've been saying it for fucking 6 months. I was pondering it, questioning it, being like, how does this kid love this attention? Good or bad? Deny about it, lie about it, and then fucking, oh, give me a chance. Loves the attention, so we've done so good at depriving of. We talked a lot of shit about him, but we have played a fuckload of this game, and he has not interfered with me. And we're going to fucking put up hours and hours and hours of bait and footage. And it's going to be like, look how little you have affected the actual gaming of me. You've affected the streaming, but you're not going to affect the progress and the gaming. Like, and the ability for me to record it all and then upload a fucking 8-hour stream. You're not going to stop me. And he's trying to. And it's fucked. It's fucked. Something wrong with him. Beyond that. Like, there's really something wrong with him. And even that, the missus thing, bringing that back into it, man. Got people fucking defending him, not knowing that your family said shit about my missus, their daughter. Like, that's killing me. I've literally had, like, fallout from this with my own fucking followers and family. Like, Lisa, Tweak, who was Tom's biggest supporter, because I told her where to stick it, because she was defending him, and now it's got massive blowback on me. And she doesn't even know that, like, you were talking shit about her very fucking daughter. Fucking disgusted. Like, fuck me. He's got no idea how angry I am. And his whole thing, too, about his little war that he started with me. Oh, it's over a video game. And now look at all the actions. Over a video game. I'm disgusted. It's a whole nother level of troll and internet scum that I have never seen before. Dealing with it on the game's one thing. Dealing with a troll is one thing. Dealing with a troll that acts like they're 30 fucking people. Kid needs a life. New hobby. A new punching bag. A new porno video to fucking furiously masturbate over. I don't fucking know. He needs a new obsession that isn't me. That isn't driving people mental online. Like, he's pushed meta away from the game, man. He's pushed meta away from the game. That's an achievement. That's like a fucking hell of an achievement, man. Well done. Well done. You pushed away the one dude who was like, this is all he played. It's all he cared about. You pushed him away from it. The one other dude who fucking harbored you and gave you a playground and let you fucking beat up all his A+ alien mates, and you pushed him away from it. And now you're trying to attack him for it. To drive him off any other game or stream at anything else. You pushed him away from it. You little fuck. Alright, 2 and 4. Yeah, 2 and 4. Fuel and tyres. Yes, okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Shut up in your face, mate. Con the fruiterer. So what are the ones that I bought recently? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so there shouldn't there be another silver one then? Another Sauber. Big ups, ping pong. Last used. Yeah, I don't have two of the Saubers. So what have I got two of? The Jag. The 787. The Nissan. Oh, there's the... I'm getting trolled. Oh my god. I'm in it. I'm looking for the other Sauber. I'm in it. With a Jag silk cut livery on it. I'm looking for the other Sauber, guys. Fucking hell. So, alright, yeah, and there's the other Jag. Okay, so 2 Jags. 2 Nissans. 2 787s. 2 Saubers. We don't have 2 Porsches. Okay. It's the only one we don't have 2 of. KAZ! I'll just check again. I know it wasn't in there before, but I'll check again. KAZ! You got any of those Porsche 962s in here, mate? Please? So he's had, it's got to be next week. He's had all of them recently. All of them. Yeah. No, bro, my missus has done that so many times. Stuff like that. She gets me frantic, and then all of a sudden, like, it's in her... She's done it so many times. Oh, it's with chicane, too. So you can't even do Sophie with no chicane. Yeah. I mean, they're shit without the chicanes. They're so bad. Oh, sorry, no, they're shit with the chicanes. They don't do them properly. Heavy? Yeah, go heavy. Go heavy. And look, sucks Sophie, and you can't make it rain. It's stupid that, even when you're in... Yeah, Canada and Yas Marina. So 2 F1 tracks too, mind you. I didn't even think that they were both F1 tracks. But they are. But what are they going to start calling it? Like 2.69, 3.69, etc.? Not yet, Al. Boggs, I haven't downloaded it yet, bro. I've watched the new Superman. I've watched Sinners. I just downloaded Weapons last night. Got to get around to that. I haven't watched it yet, bro. So, yeah. That's all 5 Porsches, Mazdas. Yeah, this will be mad. Yeah, same, Loungy. I do too. Do too, mate. That's what I was just stressing. You seen, like, what I said in the post, you know, I still think there's going to be... I don't know, Ro. I mean, like, because I feel like isn't that what the fucking 3500 already is? But it'll make sense. But yeah, I don't think it's going to make, like, I don't think Project Motorsports and Ren Sports and whatever are going to make a dent on this game. Especially with Spec 3. Like, the timing, good on them. It's probably, like, for me personally, it's too little too late. I don't think it's going to make a dent because the Gran Turismo crowd is just, like I've already seen people saying that they won't commit to Project Motorsports until it's, like, confirms that it's like this, essentially. Even other streamers, like someone like DMC, you know, like, he straight up wants multiplayer to this level. There's people that, like, I can already see it, bro. They're going to be, especially with the ratings and shit, it's just not going to work. Like, they're going to be in the lobbies, setting up races for cars that they haven't even driven yet. They're going to be crashing them, sucking at them, and then getting a shit rating and saying that the game's shit. That's going to be their experience. Like, then there's the people that have played the KAZ games, 1 and 2, more importantly, and are done with the reliance of this being a sport game, an online-only game. Before Motorsports even announced and confirmed its multiplayer, the people that were hyped for it were hyped for it. Why? Because of those reasons. And it's console, ground up. Like, this isn't a port. If anything, the PC's version is a port. That'll probably be greatly compromised. It's been built for consoles, ground up, from a team that's done sim racing for consoles, ground up, last gen. You know, in between GTS and this. Games that were largely ignored, but were incredibly realistic, incredibly hard to play, and incredibly in-depth, long as shit career modes. So, I'm educated on what the subject matter is, and what we're meant to be getting. The people that are umming and ahhing on this, and leaning, they don't know what it is, they're going to be disappointed. I've been saying this for months, to Sparrow, to others. I can't wait to see the people that think it's going to be the new this for them get disappointed and be back on this a month later. I can't wait to see it, because it means that we won't have to deal with them on that. Like, I can't wait. So, each to their own. This needs more than... I've been saying it for a long time. More than new tracks. 2 new tracks. You know, like... We need events. We need reasons to use our 550, 60 cars. Of which, like, anyone who's played the previous Project cars, my God, when you looked at their career modes, there was literally, like, the first one, you could outright start at, like, the hardest part of the career, if you wanted to. Like, they had, like, 5 tiers, levels in the career, and then on those tiers were, like, you know, at the start of it, it was, like, road car, go-karts, MX-5 roadsters and shit, open wheel Formula Ford. And then the next level was, like, GT4s, random, you know, one makes. And then the next level was GTEs, 3s, Group Ds, Es. Then the next level was full-blown open wheelers and NASCAR and Formula One. Like, it had layers and levels, and you could pick and choose what you wanted to do and how you wanted to progress through your career. And if you just don't know, you just don't know. Like, the multiplayer news for Project Motorsports is awesome. It's a whole lot more than what we knew 3 months ago or what we expected 3 months ago. It's still not going to be the driving factor for a lot of people. For people that want maybe a new engine to host races on, absolutely. ACC style or Assetto Corsa style, absolutely. That's what it might become. But Gran Turismo killer, no. It's not. Like, even graphically, bro, even looking at what they've already released, you look at the graphics, it doesn't look dated, but it doesn't look like this. It still looks like it's got almost like a cartoon filter to it. You know, like, and I'm okay with that. I loved ACC. ACC is one of the most unique looking games ever, and people say that looks like shit. I think it has its own beautiful artistic style. Like, not every game can look like Gran Turismo. But not every game can have the content of Gran Turismo and give you absolutely no fucking reason to use it. So, I'm reserved. Like, it's not going to be like... I'm not going to be Amiga and return from the shadows after 6 months with no explanation and say, oh, GT7 is saved, guys. Hallelujah. Everyone commence the circle jerk that I'm back and that there's hype for the game again. I'm not going to do that. I'm on my way out. I've been screaming it. The events with Tom, screaming it. The events of sport mode, screaming it. GTWS mode, screaming it. Couldn't care if if we're going to get changes and implementations into sport mode next year. Couldn't care. Next year. By then we'll be at 4 years. So I just pretty burnt out from it. Pretty burnt out from it. I mean, I'm that close to reinstalling ACC. I haven't because I can't fucking afford the space. You know, like, but I'm being real about it. It looks good. It's a great thing. Like, 3 years later, 3.5 years later, 3 years and 9 months by the time it drops. Later, you know, GT7 3.0. Like, lol. You know, like, so yeah, I'm a gamer. Play heaps of other shit. I'm in a AI race, ping pong. We've already spoken about it anyways. His brother dropped in before, apologised for what he said, and then I just went on another rant. Talking shit about my missus. So yeah, but he's already tried. He come in earlier today. He's already tried at Meta 2 today. He's already tried. So it is what it is. It's more and more, and you like watch that too. You watch that too because he used to fucking suck Omega's dick. Not that everybody did, and I'm not hating on Omega here. I'm talking about Tom. And Omega turned a blind eye to it for a long time. I know he did. Like, he literally would like knee jerk, no sell a reaction to the things that he would witness from that kid. And then it got to the point when he was getting burnt out from the game. And he couldn't no sell his shit anymore. He was getting burnt out. And that kid was involved in and around that time. All the fucking time. And would like... Honestly, when Omega was around, Tom left me alone. Tom didn't show up and cling to me until Omega stopped. Tom would come when Omega wasn't streaming. I'd take the piss. They're like, oh, where you been 3-4 hours? He never cared then. He only cared when Omega was gone. It's always been an attention thing. But you watch him, and you look at the warpath he's on right now. With everyone. Streaming, racing, social media. And then you watch him change instantly and be the nicest fucking boy when Omega's back. Because he doesn't deserve it. He's better than... Like so many of them. So many of them. People called out Big Bird for the way he was with Amiga. And everyone hated Big Bird. And I was like, hang on. Tell me when I'm telling lies. History's going to repeat itself. I am fucking glad. Because it won't be my problem anymore. Won't be my problem anymore. He's a kid too. He's a kid. Anyways, I'm going to have one more cone and then I'm going to start this. And we're just going to chill out for 2 hours and drive the car that I should have been driving all week but haven't been able to drive because he won't leave me alone. Anyways, same place that the GT3 Spec news came from. There was a lot of news last night. I actually didn't even realize. I'd seen the Gran Turismo news first thing. Got on, streamed FIFA and that. And then it wasn't until after FIFA that I actually seen a lot of what else come out of Gamescom. The first thing being the flight simulator. Wolverine, man. Did anyone see that? Did anyone see that trailer? Holy shit. They did it. The son of a bitches went and did it. Dudes who made Spider-Man. Like that alone. You're like, alright, that means the game's going to be great, but it also means that the game could be kiddie and not be Wolverine and be Disney. And they fucking went and did it. Motherfuckers who made the Spider-Man game have fucking made a Wolverine game. And it's fucking Wolverine. He is fucking... There was a bit, man, where he, like, it was like watching Dead Island. He chopped a dude up, like, so hard. I was like, bruh, he's dead. Like, it was like, blah, like, arms were off, and then in the legs, and then he was like, da, 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 da. Like, he was dead. He was a guy with a gun, and you took his arms, bro. He's dead. And he was like, bah, 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 whoosh, and then, like, gore. Just... gore! Like, they went and did it, man. Fucking good on them. Gore! Looks sick. Like Dead Island level fucking gore. But Wolverine jumping around, chopping shit up with his fucking claws. 100% hype for that game. Give me that game. And they've been working on it a long time. And I mean, look at the Spider-Man games. They're phenomenal. It was brutal, bro. Like, it was brutal. It was brutal. Like, he was ripping cunts up so hard that they weren't even body at the end. Like, they were just goop, man. Like, straight ripping dudes in half, man. Like, straight ripping dudes in half. Like, but Spider-Man played like Spider-Man. Wolverine, like, but it was Spider-Man. It was a kid's game. It wasn't a kid's game, but you know what I mean? Like, but it looks good. But a lot of trailers, like, and honestly, the Microsoft Flight Simulator trailer, like, it looked incredible. It looks better. Dare I say, it looks better on PlayStation than it does on the Xbox. They were showing off pro footage, but it looks fucking good. And it's going to be better than a lot of the people you see streaming it on PC, because not everybody has a good PC to play that game. Like, that's one that I'd think about that too. Don't have VR, but I wouldn't care. Like, I've always wanted to play the flight simulator games. They've always been an incredible franchise for Microsoft. Fallen in love with this car this week. Nearly broke a 20-minute finish time. Sauber. The Merc. The Nissan's the one I'd normally be in. And then it was the Porsche last time. But yeah, no, Nissan, it's a Sauber, bro. It's a Sauber with a fucking Jaguar silk cut livery on it. But the Nissan traditionally had been the car, and I remember last time it was this combo, it was the Porsche. I can't even remember why. I think it was tyres. I don't know why it's the Sauber this time. I think it's got something to do with speed. So the way they bump each other too, the bump drafting Sauber on Sauber is just relentless, man. Whereas like any of the other cars bump drafting with the Sauber or vice versa, it feels violent. Whereas the Sauber, bump drafting a Sauber, it's smooth, consistent and non-stop. I noticed that a couple of times. Yeah, I remember the Mazda being the meta, but it could never turn. It had the monstrous acceleration too, but it could never turn. It was horrible through the Porsche curves. The Nissan and the Sauber would destroy it. It was like trying to follow a fucking Toyota. Yeah, actually, I didn't even pay attention to the date. I think it was Christmas. Because I put the, no, it's because I put boost on and the draft and separated the starting distance. Look how long it's taken to work through the cars. Like, this is perfect. Fucking 5 minutes in, I've only gained 5 positions. There's so many things I need to learn or just start to get used to with this wheel and pedals too. Like the advantage side of it, just stuff that I'm not used to yet that you can, like that it's like I need to retrain even the way I've raced because of the things that you're capable of doing now with the wheel and the pedals. And it all comes down to like a grip level, like a genuine control and grip level. Even the ability to hold power and turn into turns. There's so many times now where I've noticed like the way I'm able to hold the wheel because of that feedback, or the way I'm able to get on the pedals. But it's so different to the way I've been racing for ages. Like, fucking hell. Damage. I've got heavy damage on. That's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. Yeah, I've been meaning to, bro. Like I said, I just don't have the space at the moment. Max has been trying to get me onto it, and a lot of people have been saying that they test their wheel or new wheels on ACC. Which, like, even I remember what my Logitech could do on that, bro. Like, you get on Gran Turismo after playing ACC on the 923 and you felt like you had no feedback, so... But yeah, I'll look into it, man. I just need a bit of space. I'll delete Dead Island probably soon. Seeing as I've already platinumed that, make more sense to delete that over Metal Gear. But it's just, I've just been nothing but FIFA and Gran Turismo at the moment, so I haven't stressed with anything else. Oh, the speed's killing me. Barely even getting the fifth. And I already tried drifting on it, and I was grinning from ear to ear. Like messing around drifting in it. Yeah, I've got a pit. The speed is brutal. Car won't turn. It won't go fast. Oh God! Fucking hell, man. Heavy damage. That'll be interesting to see what Project Motorsports damage system's like too. Like, especially even in single player and career, if it just has like a super realistic, brutal damage model, like those games are known for, you rip your wheels off and shit. Well, we are a long way behind now. Also, cockpit view now is like the fucking real deal. Like, it's not. VR would be the real deal. The feedback, the level of feedback, the control, it's the real deal now. I wish I could get the fucking TV, like, wrapped around me when I'm in this view. Like, it just all feels so legit. All feels so legit. Yeah, I was saying that too. There's no, it's just a gimmick at this point. There's one or two good games. There's a couple of other good games outside of racing, outside of Gran Turismo, that have made it work. But yeah, I think that too. That it is very gimmicky, and it's not the future of gaming, because like, there's no way every single game could, you know, like, go about making their games with VR in mind. And then not enough game developers are gonna, like, you could have a good game here and there, good indie game, you could have games built from the ground up for it that are going to be good, but I don't think there's going to be like AAA kind of developed games built from the ground up for VR. Even with Gran Turismo, it was ad hoc, you know what I mean? And then if other, like in the racing, it seems in the racing market too, like I already seen it on the Project Motorsports announcement video, the recent multiplayer one, the amount of people that were screaming, they were like, and I assume they're all Gran Turismo players because they're the only ones that have the VR, like, I guess, and the PC players who are interested in it. But they were saying if it's got, like, based on the multiplayer video, they were like, if it's got VR, I'm in. Give me VR, I'm sold, you know, like, but where's VR, was what everyone was saying. I don't know, I just, especially endurance racing, I couldn't do VR for hours on end. even just the angle that I can get, the control that I can get into some of these curves, and then the acceleration out, I've never had just that type of control, even at a place that I'm so familiar with, like Le Mans. It's the same at Nord. It's like rediscovering the track. The way it's able to power out of that, bit of oversteer. And the ability to plan it like that and be comfortable out of that turn. Because you can feel it in your throttle, literally feel the traction. Oh, that was horrible. Could start practicing the Roadster at Spa this week too. That'll be next weekend. Should be fun. Only got 3 rounds of that left. Spa, Deep Forest and the Nord. Oh, that'd be mad. That'd be mad. He was here earlier. Well, yes, sorry, earlier today he was. And AJ at the start of the stream was saying how sick the music was, and I let him know it was Ferbs. Oh, itchy back. Nah, I could never do that so perfectly on a dime, second gear, control the revs, just even get off the brakes and straight onto the curb, control the revs on the exit. I've been struggling to be consistent on the brakes. Just this kid coming after me. I can't. Essentially, I can only stream a daily before he shows up and comes at me. Since last weekend, every time I've tried, we punched on once. No, we punched on twice. We punched on once. I jumped off straight away. Next time, punched on again. I'd quit. And then I won't give. I can't. He shows up, I'll have one race, and then he shows up very next race. As soon as I go live, essentially. He's dropping everything too. So I've been racing offline and recording it. So I'm still racing. Yeah, you feel it all, Lansy. You feel it all. But the way, like here, and then you get off the brakes and you can feel the grip of the throttle kind of instantly straight onto the, like there, and the car was going, but I was controlling the throttle, like. But I'm not consistent enough on the brakes. Sometimes, like, I just forget how heavy I need to be on them, and then how quick I need to get off of them. It's the getting off of them part where I haven't been consistent enough yet. But getting onto them, you're like, fuck, these brakes are so good. Like you've seen me, I'm already like, fucking, these cunts braking so early. Because of the rig. They're all, so I've got the rig, the GT Racer 2.0, next level GT Racer 2.0, and the way everything's bolted in together, like the wheels on this fucking A frame, the pedals are on like a U frame, and the whole rig vibrates. There's this thing that you put in the bottom of it, this butt kicker. It's like a fucking big butt plug, bro. Like, it's called the butt kicker. And it, oh fuck. And yeah, it stiffens the whole rig under the chair to give you even another more feeling of control and feeling the true force. But yeah, I get vibrations in the pedals. Everything's locked in, bolted in. I get full-blown vibrations in the pedals. It's the way it feeds through the rig, and it's a part of the design. Like you get shudder. The first time I had shudder, you should have seen my reaction. Like brake shudder. I made those noises. Like, I was like, oh, that's terrifying. That's like a real car, like at the wheelbase. Like, you don't want that. That's not a good feeling. And yeah, I've got the force feedback like turned pretty much. I've got the wheel set up perfectly, but then the in-game settings for the force feedback I've turned right down, bro, because it gets fucking mental. But yeah, we got massive upgrades wrong. Pretty much the main Main 3 upgrades that I could have or should have got as a racer, or that ever needed. New pedals, direct drive wheel, fucking decent size cockpit style rig. You know, something where I'm sitting up much more comfortably, not sitting in a hammock. I've got so many different levels of force feedback that I can understand. Yeah, I'm pretty happy, bro. It's definitely a community thing than just the actual growth of the channel. It's more a direct community drive though. A couple of participants. Max and Timmy and J-Dog, essentially. But Max was the driving force. Timmy threw in the final pieces, but Timmy's gesture was absolutely just as generous as Maxie's was. But essentially, Rowan, I'm very set. Like, I'm more than set. There's spare parts and all. Yeah, no, 100% Lansing. 100%. And just over time. That's why I bring up J-Dog too. Over time. Maxie and J-Dog have been two big supporters behind the scene for some time. J-Dog's done a lot of stuff unasked, unprompted, anything. Just the amount of times he's told me to check my phone or check my whatever, like. Maxie similar, and always like Maxie, always on the sly, never any seeking of validation ever from Maxie. And like even after the 2K thing, like there's a lot of people really backed up their words and their support of me and kind of what I mean to them or why I mean anything to them and why they've stuck by me and all that shit. Like the 2K brought out a lot of it, both myself and the people watching me. Like even Timmy had some private words with me, you know, regarding this Tom shit. Even that we had private, like, because as you know, that's how far back his shit goes. Like that there was shit there back in the day. You know, and it was like man-to-man words of like, this is fucking real talk. Then Maxie, same thing. Ferbs, same thing. J-Dog, same thing. Sparrow, same thing. Lounsey, same thing. Ping Pong, same thing. Like so many of you have just emphasized and stressed why is he here, why we've got anything here at all or become anything or whatever. Staying true colours, excuse the pun, but staying true, good and bad. Look at that sky, man. It distracts you so bad. Like, if you actually look at it, you get distracted by the sky. You've contributed more than you could ever think of, Louncey, just by being the admin that you've been forever, mate. Every time I talk about my admins and what I want from them, or what admins should be, or what my admins have been over time, and I always bring up you, mate, as the saint, the good one. Not saying my admins are bad at all, but I mean, you're the innocent one. You're the one that will give people the benefit of the doubt. You know, like, in situations, but like someone like Ferb, Sparrow, J-Dog, you're not really going to take much shit. J-Dog with a grain of salt, Sparrow too, but you're one that's always been, you're the first person to try and redirect back to good, or even knowing what I'm like and how I can chew people out. You're the first one to try and calm me down and bring me back, regardless of actions. Refocus, reset. You're the first one to tell me to shut it down if it's needed. Sometimes we haven't shut it down, sometimes we have. But you've always been true. Nice. Yeah, he's 100% big up, Steve. He's been here a long time. He's been here a long, long time. I genuinely can't think of a time I chewed out Louncey, but no doubt I probably did at some point back in the day. His generosity and positivity. At some point I was probably like, oh, shut up, Louncey, fucking, you can... But he gets it. He's always got it. Louncey, of all the people, he's been here that long that he knows nearly every single bit of fucking drama and shit I've been through here. Like, even this Tom stuff, it's nothing new, bro. T888. T888, Louncey. Tom Taku 888. Officially in last place, mate. But yeah, this out of sequence thing, because of the damage at the start. Unless I cause a mass casualty accident, I think it's screwed me. I got the 1 litre on. Like, give me a break, mate. If I'm going to do these 2-hour and 4-hour stints, I got to have a slow refill rate. It is non-stop driving time. Might not be non-stop seat time. Raiders in the sky. Look at it. It's mad. Look at the stars. Pretty stars. I like stars. And the sky. Man, I'm genuinely, like, the main thing I'm looking forward to with the new update, with 3.0, is Yas Marina. People have been screaming for Canada. I've genuinely, like, I wish I could go back and find the sound bites. Probably any time we've all spoken about what we want from the game and stuff, then, rarely, when we bring up tracks and stuff, I 100% would have brought it up. Yas Marina, along with Monaco. And then probably Albert Park or Phillip Island for an offbeat one. But for throwing a track in there that not only would be great to drive, but would just look so good with Gran Turismo's engine. Yas Marina. It's going to look incredible. Thinking like Le Mans at night on the home straight, or Daytona at night. But the whole fucking place is going to be lit up. And Yas Marina itself has a great endurance history already. Great racing history, full stop. I mean, fucking some of the most famous moments in history now decided there. But the endurance history at Yas Marina, not so much Canada. Even Canada, like the only GT racing you really see at Canada is when they have the F1 there, and it's like the Porsches and shit. But it's been in a lot of other video games before, in a capacity. Just seems like it would be a great track. Seems almost like Paul Ricard, without being fucking long and boring. But as a GT track, it'd be very racy because it's a big, long track. High speed. Wide roads. And then Yas Marina is just a fucking, I mean, even just the visual of like, so the visual of Yas Marina, right? Oh, I don't know, Lounsey. I wouldn't pay attention to that stuff, mate. But I'd assume so. But yeah, the visual of Yas Marina would be one thing. But then imagine, look at that, you can see the Milky Way, guys. It's the fucking Milky Way, right there. Right, oh, just to the right of the timer, from north to fucking southeast, the Milky Way. The actual Milky Way. That's sick. But yeah, Yas Marina with like a VGT. Fucking Ferrari VGT. Something like that. Like, the visual of it. You know, Gran Turismo replays Yas Marina in a fucking hyper-futuristic Ferrari going around at 360 kilometers an hour. Like, we are in the future. Like that fucking stupid thing I was driving before with his stupid suit. Then, maybe there's hope for LMH down the line. Because, again, LMH race there every year at night time. Like sunset into night time to sunrise. I think they do the 12 hours there. GT racing around Yas Marina under lights is going to be sick. Sunset, under lights, sick. Sunrise, sick. Middle of the day, boring. I mean, still Yas Marina, it'll look cool. But what's the point? If we're not racing there under lights straight away, then something went drastically wrong, you know? That hairpin, man. That hairpin. There's going to be some fucking deaths. There's worse hairpin, more brutal hairpin than Deep Forest. In terms of like the proximity to the runoff zone and the wall too. People are going to get murdered, mate. Yas Marina hairpin. It's going to put fear into people's fucking brains. Uh-oh. Oh, he still pulls up. Jesus Christ. I love the way they chase each other with Sophie. Looks mad at night. Like, you're seeing the same thing in the dailies at the moment too, but you always see it in dailies. But seeing the way they worm their way down the straight, trying to keep in the draft. What's going on, Ming? How are you, mate? Yeah, we're chilling, bro. Talking shit. Talking about motorsports, talking about 3.0. Talking about dailies. The return of Amiga. DRS train here. Oh, move. Oh, that was brave. Bro, I don't know how these fucking dudes got a 321. They must have fucking jumped over the chicane or some shit. Yeah, such good practice doing this shit. Certainly better than racing around in dailies just getting smashed about, getting brake checked. Not learning a thing while I'm doing that. Max Verstappen gets away with it, no contact. Fucking look how quick they come back at you though. Getting defensive. Oh, she's still gonna get past. Fucking hell, man. It's making me earn it. Get out of here, bitch. .787's out front dominating. Oh shit. Basic maneuvers. That's what I mean about they can't turn for shit. And then they're just so fast in a straight line. Oh, we're boogieing. It's actually crazy, like, as much as she's not the best, when you see this, and you're racing like this, and it's Gran Turismo, you're like, wow! We have improved somewhat, haven't we? Sophie's not an alien, she's not top split, but when you're watching this, you're practicing for what would be dailies. Not bad. It's pretty spot on. They're very racy. We gotta get in there. Get in there. Had to. They're using their extra horses. This is ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's the thing. But at least we know I can do it, Porsche. I'm learning, mate. Like I said, I'm not gonna have it completely shut me down from you know, learning my new wheel, learning how to drive this shit. Try as you might. And we are going to do a daily stream, probably on Saturday. Yeah, or Yas Marina, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, yeah, I mean, I haven't even touched it since Tuesday. Time trialing. I had a 250 in the world time. I know I could get a 10 easy, maybe a 9. But I haven't bothered, there's no point. My time was fast enough to put me on pole as it is. There's no point though, like my main account was AA already. Look at the wheel, bro. Oh my god. You fucking idiot. I let go of the wheel to be a smart ass then. It's smashed into the wall. What a silly boy. I have heavy damage on, so we did not want that to happen. Nice. Like for the year or full stop? For 2 weeks, okay. It's better. I think the chicane layout's better too. But I'm only on this because Sophie couldn't race here. It's just essentially like doing dailies without doing dailies, if you know what I'm saying. Because me and Meta aren't allowed to do them at the moment. I would have been on no chicane if Sophie could race there, but for some reason chicane instead of no chicane. But I prefer chicane, so I'd much prefer chicane. I'm always complaining when it's, especially now with the new wheel, it's a whole nother level. The feedback and the violence just going in a straight line is too much. I should just crash him out too, seeing as I've already got the damage. Come on. Yeah, we're getting, like I was saying, I'm not used to all the advantages of the wheel yet, but I can feel them. Like each time, the wheel especially, pedals is a different story. The advantages are there. Braking, or more so getting off of the brakes soon enough, is still the issue I have. But when you add in the wheel and the way you can hold the line and just feel it much more, or lose control of it and regain it, the advantage in that compared to like direct drive compared to just a bloody true force, it's mental. I get it now. Like I can see why even now, like trying to chase people out of turns and you just see the way they hook in and take off and you're like, I can see it a bit now, man. Like it's going to take me a while to get there, but those perks of a DD, the car's rocking around like all fuck now that it's damaged. Literally, it's easier to just hold it one-handed going down the straight. It's too violent. It was one-handed, completely one-handed. Side the car was, so we'll turn them right. I got caught up on the curb. I hit the grass, the car went, like it kicked out, bro, like went to chirp, and I was full cross lock, like the car did a porpoise sideways to get itself back on the curb, but I didn't damage it. I kept it out of the wall. and I didn't damage it. But I should have either hit the wall or I should have spun the car. Neither happened. But it was scary. And I was only 6 seconds behind. But yeah, it was a situation I wouldn't have been able to save without this wheel. Seven 787s, mate. 1, 2, 3. It's BOP too. The chicanes, like I guess everything else has to slow down too much, and their acceleration and top speed keeps them up. Yeah, it's the first lap just seems to be a thing with Gran Turismo at the moment and Le Mans. The first lap, man, is fucking suicide. Like, even when you get, like, because of the no chicane, even when you get, oh man, they're all boxing. Even when you get away clean, oh fucking look at that, mate. Look at that. Sophie entering the pits. The amount of draft coming down that straight on the fucking first lap is terrifying. But yeah, this damage at the start has killed me. Getting out of sequence. that. That's a level of power coming out of there. Like, when I said when you chase people and you see the way they exit, I was specifically thinking someone like Danny, chasing Danny around Le Mans. His ghost or the real deal. That turn is like just the amount of power that you can put down in the middle of that turn and just be so confidently on it. Like, you can see it with Sophie. Like, she's just like, what? Also, another thing, I haven't had an assist on once, guys, since I've been on the DD. Like, not that I ever had them on anyways, but certain cars I'd still put TC on. I haven't tried F1 yet, but the amount of people I see driving on DDs, racing cars, GT, Group 1, etc., got assist on. I always, from what I know about the assist, how they felt on the 923, they defeat the purpose of having it on a wheel. They take the control out of your hands. I've never understood it. And now having a DD, I'm like, I don't understand it even more. Yeah, those 787s. They're fast, man. Their overall speed advantage here is insane. Tell you what though, this shit's building endurance. My shoulders don't feel the way they did that first day. I'm certainly approaching it in a pretty hardcore way, doing a couple of these a week. There we go. God, I love these shifters too. Especially the downshifts. When you need one nice and quick. Clunk. Hey Liam, what's going on, bro? Being quiet. Hope all is well. I am an hour and 20 minutes into a 2-minute practice race. 2-hour practice race. It's good, man. It's good. It's taken a lot of getting used to, but I've spoken heaps about the advantages of it. It's crazy how much there is. And no worries, Sparrow, bro. Hope everything is good. Have a good night, rest up. But yeah, it's already, my arm's already getting used to it, bro. The constant wobble, wobble, wobble. Oh, fucking. I nearly crashed. Those Jags are a rocket in a straight line too. Speed's ridiculous. Yeah, I get that, bro. I understand that. I understand that a lot. Of all people, bro. But yeah, you will be. You'll bounce back. But if you need a shot, but I get it. It's been a rough week for me too. God, they look good though, don't they? Chasing each other. Jesus Christ. Oh, get in there. He did. He does it. Yeah. Yeah. I've had the something same. Basically a week straight of it. Oh, fuck. But yeah, I gotta keep grinding no matter what. No matter how I feel, no matter what's going on, I gotta keep grinding. Good or bad. Ugh. We got promoted. Won Bundesliga 3. I'm in League 2. I beat Hoffenheim in the second round of the Pokal Cup. Bro, I haven't been sleeping at all. I've been insomniac. Bad. I've been up till like 4 in the morning and then I've been getting up at fucking 9, 10 o'clock. But yeah, some of these gems, bro, that I've found or created. So proud of some of the players, man. Yeah, they beat us round 3 of the Pokal Cup last season. We beat Stuttgart round 2. And then Hoffenheim beat us round 3, 2-1. And then this season, I beat them 3-2. So yeah, pretty big win. League 2. We're sitting second. I've had 2 losses that I was raging over. Cologne is first, and they took Memphis Depay off me for 30 million. That was pretty good, wasn't it, Catalan? I'd just been tilted by my boy's shitty performance. I'd been tilted. We just had a bad loss. I was going off. And then Qatar offered me the international job. Mate, I went supernova, Catalan. That was for every Aussie ever, that rant. How dare they? How dare they? Yeah, bro, after he broke the League fucking 3 record, what do you end up on? 30 32 goals out of fucking 24 appearances or something like that. And then starts the season for me. A hat-trick in the first round of the Pockle Cup. He had 6 goals after 3 games. And he walked out 9 hours to go on deadline day. $30 million. I get a fucking message. Memphis Depay thinking about leaving. I'm like, are you fucking for real, bro? Yeah, I wasn't happy, man. But that kid that I found, Adrian Anu, he scored 20 goals in 18 games and had about 15 assists. Directly impacted or won probably 5 or 6 games on his own. I got him going. I've taken him from, he's an 18-year-old. I've taken him from 62 to 71 rated. This kid's a freak, bro. Yeah, deadline day, man. Deadline day. And then, so I sorted that out. I went after a few targets. I got Jermaine from Manchester on a loan. He was very, very close statistically to Memphis. And then I bought Awiani on the cheap. I know he's not Memphis, but I was like, physically, he's the exact same thing. I bought him on the cheap. And then 6 hours later, 3 hours to go, my fucking Viking, my Finnish 6'6" Viking that I recruited from some fucking bum league because he was 6'6", CDM, 61 rated, who I had to 72. He was going to walk out for $5 million. Then I started hunting for a CDM. We got Bernal from Barcelona. He cost me a lot, like 20 mil. And the Vikings stayed. So that alone, the game fucking plays with your emotions, man. I'm never doing clauses again too, bro. I'm never doing clauses again. Like, I'm never doing clauses again. Especially, like, being in my position of a rebuild, having these players that are worth a couple of million, 5 million, and then having clauses that are double their value. You think you're sweet. You're like, yeah. They leave you in 6 months or a year for the clause, so you've done all the work to turn them into a good player, and they walk out, and it counts as an excellent deal for you, but you've got to replace that player. Like, and then the only things on the market are like an already established player, not someone that you increase the value of 200% in a season. But yeah, I was probably going to jump on again tonight, do a late night sesh after this. My stream basically crashed on me earlier today. I had no idea why it happened. We're in October, late October, coming up to transfer period. But yeah, clauses hurt you now, bro. They really, really hurt you. But yeah, you should see my squad depth, man. And my average age. My average age sometimes, honestly, it'd be 20. No shit. 20 years old. The whole side. You know, field at 11 and subs. 20 years old sometimes would be my average. I reckon my normal average, though, is about 23, 24 years old. Yeah, I know, Bernal. And already, I can't say I like him too much. I've chewed him out a lot, man. I've been calling him a big, dumb, dopey bastard. Because he's slow. Considering his build, he's slower than he should be. He's not as athletic as he should be, considering what his stats are. but he's just mostly slow, and he doesn't crash packs the way my other CDMs do. Like, I've been raging, bro. He cost me $20 million. And I've got 3 other CDMs in the team that I took from low or mid 60s to low or mid 70s now, that are the same age as him, that are built like Vikings. And they're fast, like, so that's what I'm used to, you know what I mean? So I've been chewing him out. He's had a few assists, but he hasn't, for someone who's just CDM, CM, he hasn't done anywhere near a good enough job in CDM. And in CM, he's been pathetic. Like, that was the game I chewed him out. When I put him in a forward position, like a center attacking kind of center midfield position instead of a CDM. And he just, it took him fucking 6 attempts before he had a pass. The amount of times he got the ball, ran with the ball, and then would go to get rid of it, and it'd either be a direct intercept or fucking he'd kick it to no one, or I was just chewing him out. Like, and then late, like one of my last games, someone went to tackle him and he did a mad sidestep, got away with it, got the assist in, a goal, and I was like, this cunt, like. But yeah, I'll make money off him no matter what. Anybody, like, I know that no matter what. Anybody you play, you make money off of. Like even that Leon, the man, fucking dog. That Manchester United left midfielder guy. I got him on the loan. He's really good, really agile. He's been homesick. There's a homesick glitch. I had 3 players homesick in a row. Basically, you tell them to take time off, and then no matter what, they still get sad and like act like you've mistreated them. And then even when you play them in the team, their morale never increases. It's a glitch. I've got it with 2 players now. And Leon is one of them. So I'm probably going to get rid of him. But I'll make $3-4 million on him. And I paid, I think, exactly 2 for him with a transfer. Like, I threw in some other fucking random young player worth $1 million and paid like 2.2 for him. Yeah, it's a glitch, bro. I've had it happen nearly every time now. Yeah, this fuel's going to be a thing. Will softs go half hour? No, they won't. Right. So the 3.5, 7, 14. Fuck, there's still like 8 laps minimum. Look at the fuel. And because of the fuel rate, there's no way I'm going to catch up. I'll probably finish in the middle of the pack. The damage at the start fucked me. I've damaged my car 3 times, but the damage at the start fucked me. Yeah, and that's the AI, bro. Second time they've done it. It's like an advanced AI, bro. Like, it's what the love hearts and shit are. It's called Sophie. It's literally like an AI. You know what I mean? Like an algorithm, a racing algorithm that they put into the game. It's what I've been saying. Like, I've been training with it. It's impressive. You boost it. It's been dead even. If I haven't damaged my car, I'd still be struggling to win the race, I reckon. Yeah, I think middle of the pack is best I can do. It's on Discord. You'd have to speak to Neon, and there's only 3 rounds left. But yeah, attendance has been horrible. I think they started with 14 people. But yeah, there's only 3 rounds left. you've got to get on the Neon's Discord. And yeah, you'd have to speak to Neon Spear. Sparrow could probably point you in the direction of what to do. He joined recently. They probably take you because attendance has been piss poor. We had fucking 8 people last week. But yeah, there's only Spa, Deep Forest and Nord left next weekend. 2 weeks, 2 weeks. And when it finishes up, Project Motorsports comes out like 2 weeks later. No worries, Catalan. Have a good one, bro. I might be on FIFA a little bit later if you're lurking or on a break or whatever. Probably have a late night with it. I've been loving it. I'm obsessed. I was raging today, bro. Raging. But like playing into it too. I was like the manager, bro. I was the manager today. Raging at him. Fucking Jackson Irvine got the biggest spray off me. Fucking criticised him in front of the media and all. Gave him a spray, mate. Fucking Burnell gave him a spray. Heaps of them. Gave him all the fucking spray. Chewed out Garcia, for fuck's sake. I didn't chew him out. But I said he's half the player that he used to be. I didn't mean it. I was angry. I was in the moment. But I was upset. I was upset. We had a bad few games in a row. Even one that I won. 2-1. I was raging. Filthy. Bro, you should have seen one of them, Liam. One of the games, I lost 2-1. And there was another one that was a draw. 2-all draw. Raging both games. But the 2-1 loss, I had like 50 more possessions. It was like fucking 150 to 100. They had more possession percentage though. Like 58 to like 42%. Right? Possession. Holding the ball. Holding onto the ball. I had 60 more passes completed. So this is holding onto the ball. Running around. Slowing it down. Like killing me. They had 3 shots. 2 goals. 3 shots, 2 goals. I had fucking... I think it was like 13 shots, 11 on target. 13 shots, 11 on target. It was like fucking 3.8 expected goal. 1 goal. The goalie, bro. Like, one player. Irukunda had like 3 cracks. 100% accuracy. Save, save, save. Anu had like 5 cracks, 100% accuracy, save, save, save. Like it was like, then I had a disallowed goal. Like it was the first game where I felt like the DDA was still there. And then a couple of people said in the chat, maybe EA slipped the DDA in with the patch. So release the game, have the first week, all good, get the reviews. Then they slipped the DDA in because there was a patch yesterday. But it felt fucking rigged. Some of these shots, man, were like full, like Irukunda, full ping running at the corner of the box, full crack, and the keeper's like full dive, one hand to it, it kind of deflects off the hand and like deflects off the bar, bro. Like, you're like, fuck off! Like it was just... And then their 2 goals too. Their 2 goals. The first one straight up was on me. It was a defensive mistake. A defensive turnover. And I was filthy. It was on me, straight up. But the way the opposition picked up the ball and struck instantly around 2 defenders and the goalie, this little pissy shot, and then the next goal was something similar, but coming like what I tried to do with Irukunda, coming in from the top corner, box to box, and it was just like there was a pass to a dude in the box, and he was holding his back to me, and I couldn't hack at his feet, and then it was the most simple. He just turned, like on the spot, and just shot it. And it curved, like off his boot, around my defender, and my keeper dived like, oh shit, bro. And it like just curved in on this fucking Harry Kuehl-esque chip. The angle, bro, I was like I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. But it was like, the difference between League 3 and League 2 was in League 3, those shots, like, they'd miss them. You know, they wouldn't get them like that. Whereas, like, League 2, even the cup games, the Pokal Cup games in League 3, League 2, same thing. You fucking make a mistake and, like, you will suffer for it. Like, they will pounce on it. Like, it's ruthless. Like, but at least in that moment, you know it was you. You made a mistake. Not like some wonder goal or whatever, like, but they'll take every chance they can get and they'll hit them. I've had some bullshit disallowed goals, like some offsides have had me raging. No, it was one of those goals where you were just like, gee, you're like even the chat was just like, what a goal! Get fucked! What a goal! How do you stop that? And it wasn't like a rocket shit. It was just well set up, well defended, and then precise. And I was left scratching my head. Yeah, well, that's what the chat was saying too. Ping Pong and J-Dog were like, this seems sus. Because the game was, bro, it was like 60 minutes of shithouse football with them up 2-0 at some point. Then we had a disallowed goal. I was raging. Then it's like fucking, basically from 60 minutes, it changed. And I fully changed the way I was playing, and for the next 30 minutes, bro, I am dominating. Just the amount of setup. It was non-stop. Like, it was... The keeper, bro, like, earned the fucking fattest check that day, man. Like... My toes are so done. I don't know what it is. Right foot, accelerator foot. My bottom 3 toes go numb after an hour or two. It's an odd feeling. Come on. Oh, fuck. I'm so cooked. No, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Just can't feel it. Like, I can. but it's just, I can feel a numbness in them. Just because the pressure's just been, they've been flat-footed for so long. But no, it doesn't hurt. Fucking, I have had toe cramps, certain races. I remember one of my finest ever achievements on this game that was like not a part of the World Series was a series that we used to run. Big muscle car series. We did a 2-hour race here. And it was a series that I was yet to get a win in. After like a season and a half of it, I hadn't had a win. And it was killing me. Such good drivers, such good cars, such good tracks. And a few podiums here and there, a few fastest laps, a few pole positions, hadn't had a win. And yeah, everything aligned. And it was a 2-hour race. And it was pretty obvious I was going to win about an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half in. And everyone started fucking like G'ing me up. Not trying to put me off, but G'ing me up. And I remember it got to like 15, 20 minutes left. And I got to the point where my right leg was like, I couldn't keep it down anymore. I couldn't keep it planted. Like it was like tremoring on me. It was that exhausted from the throttle control that it was just, I couldn't actually plant it anymore. And then I remember having to like use my left foot and bring it over and plant it on top of my right foot to keep my right foot planted down the straights. Because you're driving, it's this track too, like no chicanes, going down the straights forever. And yeah, I had cramps in my feet, I had cramps in my calves. I had the shakes in my legs, like, and because of the anxiety of like, you have to win this. Fucking last 15 minutes of that race was agony. But like, I just had to get it done. I was almost emotional. Like that last 5 minutes, I was full emotional. Like I was like suffering, I was in pain. But it was like all signs were saying, just finish this and you've done it. You've won something you've been trying to win, and not only like you haven't done the easy one, you've done literally the biggest, hardest possible race we could ever do, and you've won that one. Like, and my mind was just like, my chat was like exploding. Yeah, it was a good bunch of dudes, massive race. A lot of practice, a lot of training for it. Great cars. A lot of competitiveness. And it should have happened sooner. There was heartbreak the season before in another 2-hour race. And I was leading that. 1 hour in, halfway to go. And we had a problem with the pits. And essentially I didn't grab my fuel. And the car had to drive out again with no fuel on a track that takes 8 minutes to get around. And I would have been driving around at 80 kilometers. It would have taken me 24, 30 minutes to get back around the track. 1 hour into a 2-hour race because of a fiddly fucking controller. That was heartbreak. That was like 6 months before the one that I won. That was the season final of season 1. And then the season 2 final I won. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was on the old, like my old custom timber frame that I made. So I wasn't even in the shitty old chair that I used to be in. I was in like a gaming chair, like a desk gaming chair with a custom made timber. It was very sturdy. but like an A-frame. Something you sat in, push the chair up to. Custom-made A-frame that the wheel clamped onto. That's what I was on for like 2 years, bro. 2-3 years. Yeah, 2 years I was on, you could say. Then in that chair for 2 years. Before that even, I mean, everyone's been through some form. Like everyone ghetto setup, especially everyone that starts with the old wheel that I had. Nah, I was a wheel straight away. Gran Turismo. Like controller back when the game come out. But when I got back into the game 2020, COVID, wheel straight away. Back in 2017, yeah, on a controller. But I didn't really play it much back then either. Like the old Gran Turismo. It was 2020 when I got a wheel. The first time. Like the middle of the year, 2020. June 2020. And by August, I was back on Gran Turismo. I was on Assetto Corsa and F1. And then by August, I was back on Gran Turismo and obsessed. And never really went back. Played Assetto Corsa in between. But yeah, nearly every man and his dog who's ever had a shitty... And I say that with all love because it got me so far. A shitty Logitech setup. This is Logitech, but this is a whole different bit of kit that some people say is way too expensive, which it is. The other one that I had for so long, like ghetto setup, you know, like started an entry-level wheel, but every single person who's ever had one of them has had some form of like a desktop bus driver setup, like a fucking kitchen chair, fucking your kids, you know, computer desk, or like some people have had like a set of drawers. Like some people attach their wheel to the weirdest shit, but it's always like a shitty little chair. You can hear it creaking, you know, you hear their cam and it's like that's their wooden table vibrating on their fucking tiles on their floor because of their setup. We've all been there. But that's pretty much how I started. And now you sit in something like this, and this isn't even like you see some of the other ones that people have, and that's a whole another level over this. What's going on here? I'm going to jump on FIFA after this, bro. Organise another stream. I've been racing for 2 hours, man. I haven't stopped. But yeah, we'll give it in big ups. Having chats. Wrecked. Just my feet, but my shoulders are getting better, and my shoulders are what we're struggling with at the most, and my upper arms. Oh, nice. Yes, maybe, no, not an F1 one. Actually, no, I probably have, possibly. But I've seen a lot of, bro, I've seen people, one of the most recent ones I've seen was a modern Mini Cooper. Like, you know, the newer Mini Coopers? A dude had a shell of a modern Mini Cooper, and it was in his garage, and what started with a TV mounted dead center in the wall, then he chopped off the front of the car, like literally to the windshield, and then pushed it against the wall. Like he built a whole fucking, you know, 3D car cockpit just from a secondhand shell in his garage. Fucking TV's huge, like as wide as the car, so when you're in the car, all you can see is the TV, bro. Like that, the whole windshield TV. Like, it was awesome. And genuinely, like, it was like a budget version of it. It wasn't that much, man. But the fact that he was using a little Mini Cooper S too, it looked really cool. It had been in a car accident, smashed in front end. So it was real easy to do. Get the body with the engine pulled out, chopped off. Very small, compact car. But a really nice, classy little fucking shell cockpit to have in your garage, bro. Perfect little, you know, encapsulated space. Give you that atmospheric feel. But I've seen a few, bro. Like, there was a convention recently in America, last week before. A lot of our friends were over there. We don't have conventions like this in Australia either. There was rigs there that were like space flight things. Like, they were, you know, moving. They had hydraulics. They had systems that operated fucking movement and G-force and, you know, like harness on your chest that fucking moves around to simulate the feeling of G-forces and shit. Like, even a lot of my friends that went, they're not like well off, but they're in good parts of their life. And for sim racing equipment, they've all got really good equipment, top of the line equipment. And even they were saying that, like, it was like space level technology for them. You know, like, they were looking at rigs, 25 to 80,000 to 100 and $250,000, like, rigs. At that point, it's like, I said at that point, why you're not actually motor racing. And then even Viking said to a lot of these guys that either can't motor race or, like, to spend that amount of money on something like that, there's the money that you'll never have to spend on motor racing, was the point he made. And I was like, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Because motor racing is more than that. No matter what, even go-karting these days, like 10 years of go-karting, you could spend that much money. Easy. It's like 20, 25K to do a year of like amateur level fucking go-karting. But yeah, if you ever remember, even like, you know, when you used to go to the arcades, like the turn of the century, and they started having the ones that you got in, like the space flight ones or like the shooting ones. Sometimes they were just like a 3D thing on rails, but those first times you got in the ride that had like the hydraulic and you were looking at, it's the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same mechanic. And they've had shit like that forever on basic arcades. Even that, imagine buying like some of those old machines and then getting a wheel put into it and getting it to run something like this. That'd be awesome. Even just basic movement, you know, bouncing around left and right, up and down. Fucking awesome. Just that. Surely somebody could do that. Get one of those old arcade machines, reprogram it, because they were pretty old programming. Surely that could be done. Like budget level. Some YouTuber should do that. Hey, why spend $50,000 on a NASA level flight sim race rig? You can buy a $2,500 arcade system. Bro, if we sneak over here in the line while they're filling up, I think we're gonna. Oh, no, we didn't. They were smart enough. They've gotten smart. Look. They don't sit there filling up anymore. Remember they used to stay in the pits no matter how long was left in the race? Oh, if I hadn't broke my car 3 times. Oh my god. 431 kilometers. Cash. That's like Zia just driving to work, bro. Yes, here. Just get the jet. Casual 460Ks. Cash. Oh. Yeah, probably. But yeah, so it's coming, yeah. I'm keen. It's one of my favourite tracks in the world, bro. Genuinely one of my favourite tracks in the world. And I cannot wait to see what it looks like under lights. And the sunrise, like even, if you remember Lancey, this was in Project Cars. And it was one of the most stunning tracks in Project Cars. And a lot of the times in that, it was used as a finale for a series. A lot of the Asian, Middle Eastern, Oceanic series, this was a final in Project Cars. And it looked sick in that. And that was not a great looking game back in the day. I can't actually, I think probably Project Cars 3 was the most recent game I would have played Yas Marina on. I know there's the F1s. But for me personally, was it in Grid, Lancey? I mean, you'd more know. Legends? Yeah, it's going to look fucking incredible, bro. It's going to look incredible. I'm just organising the FIFA stream. But yeah, it looks good. Should be sick. And this, I mean, that's got to be the race car, yeah. That's the race car. That's the race car. There's no way that's the road car. Like, there's no way. That's the 296 from ACC. And even in ACC, the normal version of the car is like a stock generic red one. That's the 296, 100%. Group 3, GT 296. 2023, I think. Yeah, 100%. So big ups for that. That's going to sound fucking incredible in this game. And look good. It's one of ACC's best cars. If not, its best car. That and the Mustang. All right. Big ups, guys. If you haven't hit the likes, get one more in. Nearly got 30 likes. That'd be nice. I'm going to shut this down. Pretty much just switch straight over to FIFA. So I'll see you in like 2 minutes. I'm going to go say hello to the missus. Pretty sure she would have got home. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, listening to my shit. Yeah, I'll get on FIFA for a couple of hours. Was it nearly 10? So I'll probably do 2-3 hours of FIFA. See you soon.